What's up, you guys, and welcome back to another Off-Road Outlaws video. Now, as you can see, we are in version 5.0.0. If you guys did not know, the update actually went live yesterday, and we are now getting into a game, checking this out to see all the new things that have been added. Now, I do have a list that I am going to go over for you guys real quick. That way we can be clear on all the new things that is here. Oh, wait a minute. Look at this. Okay, here's one of them. I actually didn't put those on the vehicle. I don't know how they got there, to be honest. I didn't put those on there, but hey, look, there's the tow mirrors, okay? That's what the tow mirrors look like. Now, imagine those on this truck right here. So we will be putting those on this truck, I guess. I don't know, will we? Which this is the Whistling Diesel truck, so maybe not. But anyway, so yes, here's what the tow mirrors look like. They look kind of odd on this vehicle right here, but yeah, that's gonna make for some really good builds on other vehicles. Okay, now we have just the regular mirrors on the F-150. Let's see, yeah, the regular Power Stroke mirrors there on the truck there, the Whistling Diesel truck. Okay, so I'm gonna throw up this list right now. You guys kind of read over all the new things in this update. And yeah, then we will go through and just look at all the new trucks, look at the boats, kind of see what everything looks like here in game. Okay, next thing here is new graphics. So I can kind of tell somewhat that they did change the graphics a little bit here on the trucks. I feel like the shadows kind of look a little different. I could be wrong. What do you guys think? I feel like some of the shadows kind of like cast a little different. Okay, so now we have tow mirrors. Now you guys can see right here on this truck, we have our tow mirrors on the vehicle. Now, I didn't actually put those on there. I assume maybe certain mirrors were changed over to tow mirrors. I don't know, or maybe that truck just didn't have any and now it has those. So yeah, but hey, there they are right there in game. Looking actually, those look just so good. I'm ready to get some builds going with that. And also we have 4 new exhaust tips, so we will be checking those out too. And then of course we have boats, which is crazy. Yes, we have boats, and you guys, you probably know exactly what map we're going to go to in order to test that boat out. Now we have boat trailers, of course, floating ramps and map editor. Oh, that's going to be really good for those of you that love building the maps, and maybe me too. Maybe I can build a boat slash like roleplay map too, and we can kind of, you know, use all these floating ramps and things like that. Now it says the next thing here is words on tires, so we now have that. Exhaust flames, new garage, photo mode. Oh, so you now have a photo mode rather than having to go like to the drone and use that. Now you actually have a photo mode like in No Limit, so that's going to be really helpful there. Now the next thing here is new decals, better particles. So okay, so that's to do with the graphics and all. It says updated driving physics and 3D mud on tires. Okay, so the mud's gonna look a little more defined, have a little more depth to it, and look a little more realistic. Okay, so that is all the new stuff here in the update, and we're gonna go over everything, kind of get our first reaction to this and just see how all this is. Man, it's gonna be crazy. I'm so ready. Oh, and the loading screen I think is different now too. I'll try to get a picture of that and throw up if you guys did not know that, but I think the loading screen looks a little different than the version before. All right, what we're going to do here, we're going to go over to the dealership and look at the trucks and see if we can find the new ones. Now, they typically put the new trucks at the end, so that's kind of what we're going to do. We're just going to skip straight to the end to see if we can find these new trucks. Now, as you can see right here on the right, it does now allow you to choose the color of your truck before you even purchase it. So be sure to do this. That way you don't buy a color that you didn't really want and then just go turn right around and have to spend the money on a new paint job. So see, you can actually do this right here, see in the right tab, and yeah, you can save them a little money on that, so that'll be good. Now I'm gonna go ahead and click to the left, and here we go. The first vehicle that we're gonna be looking at is the tow truck right here. Now it says it can't tow trailers, but it can tow trucks. Okay, so I don't know if you guys remember, I made a video a little while back showing this tow truck right here and how it was towing another car. So we will be getting this and testing it out to see how that works. Now, if we go on to the next one here, we're going to click to the left. We now have the Ford Ranger Raptor is what everyone's calling it. So that's what we're going to go with here. A Ford Ranger Raptor is now in the game. Man, this thing actually looks really good. It's kind of a smaller type truck. It's going to be fun to build this truck in the game. Let's go on to the next one here. And now we have the Defender. This looks really good. It's going to be, man, I could see this being like a really cool little rock crawling build. I feel like you get into some tight places with this thing. Look at the front there. The detail in this new update, like with these graphics, is crazy. Really enjoying this. Let's go on to the next one here, and we have the Toyota Tundra, the 4-door full-size truck here. Man, it already looks like it's got a lift on it. That's crazy, man. Okay, so hey, look, you don't even really have to do much to it. Throw some tires on it, throw your tow mirrors and your tips. You guys, don't forget, we now have tips in the game. You cannot forget about that. That's going to be crazy to mess around with. And look at here, you can choose your color before you ever even purchase your vehicle. And yeah, you don't have to do that after you purchase it. You have already done it, so you save that little bit of money. All right, so we go on to the next one here. Now we have the 2nd gen Dodge. That's been in the game. That's not new. Now, if we go on to some of the next things here, is going to be boats. This is going to be where our new boats will be at. You can kind of just go to the end right here in dealership and find your boats. All right, if you look, we now have this boat right here, $30,000, and you can choose the color on the right side as well. So it just changes the top half. Okay. The bottom half, of course, will be underwater, so it doesn't even really matter. Let's go on to the next one here. $30,000 for this boat, and man, it looks so good. I like that like wood grain type little flooring there. They really put some detail on that, and you can, man, it really shows right here. Let's go on to the next one. Oh, and we got our, we're just going to call this the jet boat. Now, I don't know the actual name for it, but it looks like a jet boat to me. I mean, look at that rear right there. All right, let's go on to the next one. And oh, the graphics on this boat look really good. Wow. So I wonder if that's something you could remove or if it's just like permanently on there. And also, you guys can kind of see above, it says requires boat trailer. So you will need a boat trailer in order to haul all this. Now let's go on to the next one. We have a little jet ski. Okay, so the jet ski is going to be about $30,000. Okay, so not too bad. 300 gold or $30,000, whatever you want to do right there. Whatever you have more of, I guess. Let's go on to the next thing here. Is going to be trailers. Now, we're just kind of skipping around. I don't think there's any, new crawlers, side-by-sides, bikes, or anything like that. So we're going to go to trailers here. Now, we should see the boat trailer in here because you are going to have to purchase that if you do plan on buying a boat. And there we go. The boat trailer is right there. Can carry boats, it says above. I like how they added all like the little helping, little, what do you call that there? Text above. You know, like the trailers and trucks, little things kind of telling you little information, little hints about what everything does. That really helps out. Now, if you kind of look, it says 15,000 or 200 gold, so that's not too bad. Now, we will, like I said, be going by and buying all of this new stuff very soon, and you know, we will be doing a video on that, so be sure to subscribe, like, and turn on your post notifications, that way you do not miss that when we do post that video. Now, we're gonna go on to some more things. Now, graphics, you guys can kind of tell the paint jobs look a tad bit different here, and that is because some of the new graphics, they did change the mud a little bit too. Okay, now we're gonna go on to we need a truck, right? We're gonna use a truck that we already have. Let's see, let's go into storage here. A good truck to use for this update. What's gonna be a good one, you guys? Let me know down in the comments. Hey, we will now be able to put tow mirrors on Monster Max right here, so that's gonna be really cool. All right, I think this truck right here will be a good one to use, man. It's just a basic, you know, build, nothing crazy. Looks really good. We still have the stack in the toolbox there. We still have that. Okay, so it's still here in this update. Let's go on and go to customize. We're going to start with body. Now, we are going to probably see some new things in here that we did not see before. Like I said, we got the tow mirrors and the tips. So we are just going to kind of scroll through till we find what we're looking for. Let's see the bed. Of course, we got the flatbed. All right, so here we are at exhaust. You guys can see I do have the stack there. Now, this is a, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's a diesel truck here. We diesel swapped. So we are going to need to go over like the tips. Oh, there's one tip there. You got the straight pipes there, and then you got the axle dump is what we're going to call that. Let's see, can we look right here, look up under there much? I'm sure if the truck was lifted a good bit more, you could kind of see if you could, you know, see the exhaust running up under the truck. Now, like I said, there is 4 new exhaust setups. So let's see. We do have this one. That is the old one. We've already had that one. We've been having that one. So now the new one is going to be 1. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so yes, this is the new exhaust tips, you guys. Look how big those exhaust tips are. That's crazy. Should we run the axle dump, or should we go with like the big, like 6-inch or 5-inch looking tips? I think that's a 6-inch, you guys. That's a big old tip right there. I think we should just leave it there. We're gonna leave that on. Let's see, tow mirrors. Oh, we got to use the tow mirrors. Oh wow, there's some big tow mirrors. They are. Are they proportioned right for the vehicle? Yeah, they are. they are. It's just kind of weird seeing those now. It is kind of weird seeing those. Oh man. All right, so we're gonna wait on the tow mirrors. We're gonna save that for our new truck build. That's what we're gonna do here. We're gonna go ahead and take these tips back off. We will be using them. Don't worry, you guys. In the next video, we are gonna be doing we're gonna be using every single thing, buying all the new stuff also. So be sure to subscribe and be ready for that. Now, if we go into rims, I don't think we got any new rims. Nothing was leaked about it. Yeah, all this is still the same. And wraps. Okay, it did say it added new decals, so let's see if we can find these. Okay, so we have the brand logos. Oh wow, so this is gonna be really fun to mess around with. You guys kind of see all of this. Looks really good. B&M. Look at that. I'll put that on the hood there. Man, we can get us a ratchet shifter here for the truck. How about that? Look at there. All right, so we're gonna back out of here, back out of here, back out of here. We don't want to apply any of these mods. Exit. Okay, so there's the exhaust tips and all that. We've went over the boats. We could go over the words on the tires. So let's see. How would you do that exactly? By dually tires. Okay, wording. So what you're going to do in customize, you're just going to go to tires here, go to wording, and then you can now select the wording. So that looks pretty cool. Oh, it actually changes with the tires. So that's neat. It gets smaller if it needs to. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's cool. All right, now I don't think I'm gonna run any wording on my truck. Personally, I might though. I guess it would just depend on the build. Now it says we actually have exhaust flames, so I don't know what that means necessarily. Maybe we get to see that in action in the next video. We're gonna be trying it out. Trying out some of those new trucks. Maybe we get to see that. Now it also said there was a new photo mode. Now we have the photo mode, of course, here in the lobby. So maybe that would mean that we get a photo mode in game too. So that's something we need to check out. Let's go ahead and hop into a little map here. Let's see. Let's just go to Woodlands. That'll be fine. Maybe it'll load pretty quick and we can see if we can test out this photo mode. All right, so now if we click pause, yes, look, the menu actually looks a lot different now compared to what it did look like. We now have continue, launch, photo mode. Okay, everything kind of looks color coded. Looks a different color. Wow, it looks really good actually. So if you click photo mode, yes, look at that, you guys. We now have the ability to add effects to the vehicle or the picture, might I say. Add bloom. So this is straight from No Limit. This is where this came from, I'm sure. Oh wow, look at the saturation right there, you guys. Look. Oh, it's like an old black and white photo. That looks really cool. And then you do that. Add some brightness, some contrast here. Kind of add a little bit, take a little bit out. Bloom. Look at that, you guys. Look at our picture that we just did right there. Honestly, it looks so cool here in the game. I'm sure this is going to work out very good with some thumbnails, man. This is going to make it look just amazing. Look at the background right here. Look how good that now looks. I mean, they did say that they changed the graphics, and here we use max graphic settings here, and man, does it look really good. Now we're gonna go ahead and back out of this and go to continue. Now we are testing out all the new stuff, and it said that it did change the driving physics. So let's see, or it said updated driving physics. How about that? It didn't say it changed, it just said updated. So I mean, I guess that could be changed necessarily. So let's kind of go through the water. Oh, the water even looks better. The water even looks better, you guys. Look how much better this looks, how much more realistic it does. Wow, the flowing. Okay, they really outdid themselves on this update. It was a bigger update too, being I think a little over 500 megabytes, which is, for a phone, that's pretty good. Now another thing we can actually test out while we are in the game here. Man, I can't get over just how good the graphics look now. They always update the graphics, like they make them so much better each update, which is crazy. Just when you think they can't get any better, man, they just get so much better. Let's see if we can climb out right here. Four drive. Let's see, we actually own street tires. Now, we did get some mud on the tires. Let's see what this looks like. Let's see. Yeah, it does look a good bit different. It does. It looks really good, though. But yet, we didn't stay in the mud very long. Let's see. Let's stay in here for a little bit longer and see if it gets any mud, like, on the rims. Okay, now it didn't actually get mud on the rims very much. I think it was supposed to, so that may be something they may have to kind of, throw out like a little bug fix for. Because I think in their picture where they were showing us like the different mud, like teasing it, it did cover the vehicle and the rims a good bit more than it did just then. That may be something that they do have to change. But man, look at the graphics in the game, just looking so amazing. Let's see, how do you do the drone? Okay, so go to drone here. So the drone looks the same. Man, the map just looks so good. Look at this, you guys. And this is Woodlands that we're on right now, if anybody is wondering. All right, now as you guys can see, we just kind of went over everything new in this update. If you guys haven't yet already, be sure to go to the App Store and update your game. You should be on version 5.0 0.0. That is going to be the, new update version there. And yeah, it's definitely worth it. Definitely need to do that if you haven't already. Man, it's definitely worth doing. You guys can see we do have the tow mirrors, I think, on one vehicle. Yeah, we did go over those, and we will be adding those to one of the new vehicles. We're going to be buying that in the next video, going over all the new trucks. We're going to be going and purchasing all of the new stuff, whether it's, the boats, the trailers, whatever it is, we're buying it in the next video. So be sure to turn on your post notifications, like this video, subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, guys.